Hey, no, Charlie, serious. Huh? The price of cement today. No. In fact, hey, like this is not a video talking about the latest prices of the most commonly used building materials. This is a rant. This is me expressing how dissatisfied and how very concerned I am about the price of cement. This week, the price of fuel went from 11 to 13 cedis. The price of the dollar jumped all the way to about 14 Ghana cedis. And guess what? Cement is selling at 80 Ghana cedis from 69 Ghana cedis. Let's talk about it. Coming up next. Guys, I'm just flabbergasted. Like, I am shocked. I am so disturbed because I have reached the plastering stage of my building project. And you know, plastering is mostly cement, and I need about 50 bags of cement. So I had purchased 20 bags and I needed to purchase another 30, but the funds were not there. So I haven't yet purchased those 30 bags. And cement has gone up by about 11 Ghana cedis. So assuming that you needed to buy 100 bags of cement for your plastering work, a week ago, that would have cost you 6,900 Ghana cedis. Just 6 to 7 days later, you're going to have to pay over 8,000 Ghana cedis. And then the cost of transportation, the cost of labor. This is just crazy. And if you are watching, I'm talking about Ghana, right? So I'm building in Ghana, in Accra, and the price of cement, whether GASEM, SuperCem, CIMAF, 42.5 grade cement has jumped from 69 Ghana cedis to 80 Ghana cedis, and it could get worse. And this is just crazy. I don't know which country you are watching from, but comment below right now where you are watching from and the cost of cement, either in dollars or in your local currency. And how bad is the situation? Like, I weep for people who are just starting their building projects, because you can decide not to plaster if you if you don't want, right? And you will still be able to live in your house. But when you are doing your block work and you need to purchase cement, oh my goodness, like, it's just crazy. Essentially, if you are building like a 2 to 3 bedroom house, right, you probably need about 2,000 to 3,000 pieces of blocks, and you are going to need about 200 to 300 bags of cement. Now, the price of cement also influences the prices of blocks. And so today, a bag of cement costing 80 cedis, you needing about 300 pieces. That's just 24,000 Ghana cedis on cement alone. If you had purchased it a week ago, you would have used about 18,000 cedis. So this is about 6,000 Ghana cedis you've lost in just a week. Just like, think about it for a minute. Let that sink in. And this is also seriously affecting the price of blocks. So last week, the price of 5-inch hollow blocks was about 5.2 Ghana cedis. And the 6 inches hollow blocks was about 5.4 Ghana cedis. And today, they are selling at almost 6 Ghana cedis for the 5 inches hollow blocks. And the 6 inches hollow blocks is selling for higher than 6 Ghana cedis. Some people are even selling it for as high as 6.5 Ghana cedis. And I was fortunate to be one of the people who was having it at the lower end of, the price bracket. Because last week, some people were complaining that they were buying blocks for about 6.3 Ghana cedis, whilst I was buying it for 5.2. So you, those guys who were buying it for that much, how much are you buying it for today? And so if you needed about 3,000 blocks for your 2-bedroom house, then it means that you are going to pay about 18,000 Ghana cedis for just the blocks and 24,000 Ghana cedis for cement. You need to buy sand, you need to buy stones, and you are going to pay for labor as well. Typically, most people charge about 2 Ghana cedis per block, right? So if you are laying your 2,000 blocks, that's going to be 4,000 Ghana cedis just for the labor. This is just crazy. This is unsustainable. And guys, this is not a video where we are talking about the prices of the most commonly used building materials. Not at all. That one is going to come soon, like later today or tomorrow, right? And that one, we are going to go into sandstones, wood, iron rods, and all that, okay? So if you haven't yet subscribed, you are new to the channel, kindly consider subscribing and turn on all notifications so you do not miss that particular one. Now, I just want us to talk about blocks. How is your building project going? How are you being affected by the drastic increase in prices of blocks and cement and iron rods. Oh my goodness. Last week, iron rods were selling for 6,600 Ghana cedis per ton. Today, selling for 7,700 Ghana cedis per ton. In just a week, you've lost 1,100 Ghana cedis on a ton of iron rods. And imagine your building project, you need about 10 tons. That's about 10,100 or 11,000 Ghana cedis you've lost. So this is just crazy, and these are just standard iron rods. These are not high tensile iron rods. And so it looks like every time the dollar rate goes up, everything in the economy is seriously affected. So somebody may be wondering, so what do I do? Because cement also cannot stay like a year without going hard, depending on how you store it. So you may be thinking, should you buy your cement now? Because maybe you've bought the land, but you're not ready to build. What should you do? My quick advice I would give to you, my dear viewers, is start like some block factory or cut blocks with your cement, right? Because the blocks can last way longer than the cement. The shelf life of cement is typically about 3 months, right? If you keep it really, really well, then it might go maybe 4 months, but maximum good duration, 3 months. But if you cut blocks, the blocks can go 6 months, even close to a year, depending on how well you keep it. So buy the cement, get the guys to come and cut blocks with your cement, and then it ensures that one, you don't suffer too much from inflation, right? Because as the price of cement is going up, the price of blocks is going up. But if you cut it now, even if it's 3 months or 6 months down the line before you want to use it, you've saved a lot of money. Because today, if the blocks is at 6 Ghana cedis, 6 months down the line, I can't imagine how much blocks are going to be sold for. So this is just my small tip for you. And if you want to build, this is the best time, guys. I keep stressing this. You don't need a big plot of land. You don't need one plot. Even if you get a quarter plot of land, buy it, right? In Accra, you can get a quarter plot or a half plot of land anywhere from 5,000 Ghana cedis to about 50,000 Ghana cedis. I'm not talking about the middle of town. I'm not talking about the central business district. I'm talking about maybe 10 to 15 or 20 kilometers from the capital. You can get it for about 5,000, anywhere to 50,000 Ghana cedis, depending on the distance from the capital, right? Depending on the distance from the airport and all that. Buy a quarter or a half plot of land today, right? And start buying blocks, start buying cement, cutting your blocks. Really, really important, because I can't imagine if in 1 week we move from about 11 Ghana cedis to $1 to about 14. Then by December, where are we going to be? It's a scary situation, guys. Hey, Charlie, when I think about it, I get nervous. Like I'm sweating even as I'm recording this video. It's crazy. The government needs to do something. We, the citizens, need to do something. We can't just sit and let this happen. Share your experiences below. I want everybody watching this video to comment. Share your experience. How is the dollar rate affecting you? How is the cost of food affecting you? How is the increase in cement affecting you? How is the increase in blocks affecting you? How is the latest prices of iron rods affecting you? Comment below, let me know. And if you haven't yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, turn on all notifications, because we bring to you content on building, buying, and renting in Ghana and Africa. Thanks, Bibre.